the haunted hollow prank. It started with the howls. Benny was the first to hear them, long echoing wails that floated down from Hollow Hill just after sunset. He raced home, eyes wide, breath short. "It's ghosts," he declared to anyone who would listen. "The hill's haunted." His little sister Ruby wasn't convinced. "Ghosts don't exist, Benny," she said, arms crossed. "It's probably the wind, or a fox, or someone playing a prank." "No one goes near Hollow Hill after dark," Benny insisted. "Everyone knows it's cursed." That night Ruby couldn't sleep, not because of the supposed ghosts, but because her curiosity was burning. Who or what was making those sounds? The next morning, Ruby packed a flashlight, notebook, and her trusty slingshot, just in case. She dragged Benny along with a promise of snacks and ghost-hunting glory. Together, they hiked up the winding trail to the top of Hollow Hill. The trees swayed gently, their bare branches rattling like bones. "Creepy," Benny muttered, sticking close. High, at the summit, Ruby examined the ground. She spotted footprints, not ghostly wisps, but real shoe prints. "Someone's been up here," she said. "Maybe a ghost with boots," Benny offered. Ruby rolled her eyes. They waited until dusk, crouched behind a rock. As the sky darkened, the first howl pierced the air. It was long, loud, and clearly coming from the nearby grove of trees. Ruby sprang to her feet and darted toward the sound, Benny reluctantly following. They crept through the trees, stepping carefully over roots and fallen leaves. Then they saw it. A big speaker hidden behind a bush connected to a timer and a recorder. "Aha!" Ruby shouted. "I knew it!" A rustle behind them made them freeze. Out stepped Tommy and Jake, the mischievous twins from school, grinning like jack-o'-lanterns. "Boo!" said Tommy. Benny yelped and jumped behind Ruby. "We got the whole town spooked," Jake said proudly. "Even old man Harold said the ghosts were back." "Why?" Ruby demanded. "What's the point of scaring everyone?" Tommy shrugged. "It's funny. And we wanted to win the costume contest at school by being real ghost hunters," Jake added. Ruby shook her head. "That's not a prank. It's lying. And it's mean. Benny's been scared all week." Benny nodded vigorously from behind her. The twins looked sheepish. "We didn't mean to freak anyone out that much," Jake admitted. Ruby pulled out her notebook. "Here's the deal. You help me take the speaker down and tell Principal Gomez the truth. Then maybe Benny won't tell the whole school you both screamed when he threw a pine cone at you." The boys blushed. "Deal," said Tommy quickly. They dismantled the setup, and by the next day the truth was out. The haunted hill was nothing more than a prank pulled off with a bit of tech and bad judgment. To make it up to the town, the twins helped organize a Haunted Hollow Fall festival with pumpkin carving, hay rides, and a spooky but fun sound show with clearly labeled speakers this time. Ruby and Benny were the guests of honor, and Benny even got to howl into the mic. Just once. "Not bad for a real ghost hunter," Ruby said, nudging him. Benny grinned. "Let's see them top that next year." And from that day on, Hollow Hill was known not for ghosts, but for the best fall festival in town, thanks to one clever girl and her not-so-brave brother.